that's a really good concert. Let me tell you this.
Cinderella Gypsy Road, baby.
Well, let me tell you this. Okay, I saw Styx over there. Went over several concerts. That venue that they've got, it's a fun place to watch a concert because you're so close, right? And that the environment, it just sets the stage because the one that I've been into, if that's the same concert hall, it's just a great place to watch a concert. I can imagine that one's it's pretty awesome because it's smaller than your typical amphitheater, but it's just you're so close to the action and. Yeah, a lot of good environments over there, man.
Well, we're giving away tickets in the next segment. Cinderella, Tom Kiefer this weekend, L.A. Guns, Pearl River Resort. We've got Ron Fowler on the show. Are you headed to the Alabama football facility?
Yeah, I'm going to see where champions are made. Just wanted to walk into the practice facility, and we've actually been open. Let's see, we opened last Wednesday. We have been to practice every single day. How about that? I'm perfect attendance. I get that little certificate like Kayla DeVore at the end of camp. He hands us and handshakes us and says perfect attendance. Yeah, I mean, we've been a little different than Nick Saban. We actually get a few smiles from time to time. We're not called blankety blank, 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 blank. I mean, it's kind of fun to cover a
Hey,
that,
he brought you 6 national. Did he win 6 there?
6 and 9 SEC titles. 6 and
You
9.
cannot complain about Nick Saban and his lack of media availability because all y'all did was win.
Yeah, but could you imagine? Okay, just for a minute. Okay, this is what I regret: like having Lane Kiffin and an offensive coach's availability twice a week. Could you imagine having Kirby Smart twice a week in a coach's availability?
Well,
I mean that's like having a lottery ticket that you never cashed. It's just like, okay, I won, but I'm going to put it right here in the sock drawer, and I'm not going to cash it.
Well, I know y'all never got the assistant coaches, and that does, that's no good. We get the Mississippi State assistants. We don't get the Ole Miss assistants. Some of the guys up in Oxford may, but we do not. I'd love to have Pete Golding on.
Yeah. I wonder, and Ole Miss needs to realize their place in life. But they don't do media availability. They didn't even walk down Radio Row. And, I like Kyle, and I'm sure it's probably demanded by the head coach. Just kind of sets the tone of that. If Kyle's still in the office, I think he's an Alabama grad. And,
Did they not walk down Radio Row?
Not one time. Nope. Did not see him at all. Yeah, I mean, I think they were one of the very few schools that did not walk down Radio Row. Nope.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's a missed opportunity. If you're an Ole Miss fan, you're looking at recruiting, you're trying to get exposure, you're in that state. Lane Kiffin is brilliant in the media. It's almost like, I wouldn't say she's brilliant, but it's kind of like what folks up in Washington, D.C. are hiding Kamala, right? Just don't do media availability. I don't know if they're nervous about, what she's going to say, what Lane's going to say, but, I mean, I guess hide him as long as you can.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize, so I was there I saw you that day, but I didn't stay around. So I saw, when they were broken out, right? Jackson Dart was on one side of the room and the others were on the other side.
Players, but I know they didn't bring Kiffin.
Okay.
I may have seen Jackson Dart in that Radio Row, but
no, I only saw him in the big room, but I didn't wait around. I went somewhere for lunch after you and I talked.
Smart man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you think? Have you given a prediction on your?
No. I want to see a scrimmage, or at least hear about a scrimmage. But let me say this: I think this Alabama team is undervalued. I think a lot of people underestimated the amount of talent. When I go to practice, and I have been every day that's been available, every day, and we're not getting just like I used to watch all these players like C.J. Mosley and Reggie Ragland stretch. Now, let me tell you, that is some fun stuff when you can watch players stretch under the Nick Saban era. We got about 3.5 minutes of stretching. They would walk us out to practice, and it was like first period, bam, you're out, see ya. Reggie Ragland, the way that he can stretch that quad, it was simply amazing. Here, we're actually getting 25 to 30 minutes of viewing. I mean, we're getting a solid. When I go out here and I read all these press clippings, Alabama's down, Alabama's down. Where are they down? Like, I mean, there's 5 stars all over the field. Keon Keeley was the number 1 player a couple of years ago out of the state of Ohio, but he was behind Chris Braswell and Dallas Turner, which was a incredible sack duo. He's up to 6'5", 275. Looks like he's ready to play. Yeah, they may have lost quite a bit of players to the NFL, but I think when you step back a little bit, this team's pretty talented. Defensive line, they're deep. Matter of fact, the guy from Mississippi, Jaheim Otis, is probably going to anchor, a lot of the production on that defensive.
Yeah,
line.
y'all stole him. That was illegal. I don't know.
Yeah, but let me say this. I could send you a picture. You would not even believe the transformation that this young man has made. Size-wise, he's down. Like, he came in at like 385, 390. There was even reports that he could have been over 400 pounds. He's down to like 330. I mean, it looks wow, and he's finally healthy. And it's a money year for him, too. So just write the name down, Jaheim Otis. They're stacked at inside backer, wide receivers. Know the name Ryan Williams. Know the name Kendrick Law, Jeremy Bernard. Everybody knows him, transferred from UW. This wide receiver room is loaded. Now, can Jalen Milroe – by the way, we'll have Jalen Milroe live. So that's something new that we really haven't been able to do. But we'll have Jalen Milroe live on Friday afternoon. But, will he be able to connect and beat this distribution too? I think that's one of the questions. Right tackle's a little bit of an issue. But, guys, this Alabama team could surprise people. Listen, I've been critical of Alabama the last few years. Team's loaded in that story.
Oh, I've got y'all. Yeah, look, I told you it's Georgia.
Did you tell your audience that you sunshine pumped over here?
Yep.
So you were high on the top. You did.
Georgia, Bama, Ohio State. That's who can win it all.
So you were, man. Look at here. Oh, bam.
But y'all got a tough schedule for y'all. I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, Georgia, Tennessee, LSU. You can't go 9-3. You go 10-2. You're in the playoff. You could win it. Yeah. All right, love you, buddy. I got to go.
They're going to beat Georgia. And remember, Craig Fowler, CraigFowler. Appreciate the Cinderella tickets, man. You guys have a great morning.
Cinderella live at Tom Kiefer Pearl River Resort this weekend.